Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to your Nelly Diverse Skincare video. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend with the little bit of sun that we had left before everything's over and that it gets a bit colder. So today's topic, we're going to talk about how to get rid of blackheads. The number one way to not get rid of blackheads is not to do your own extraction. So please take this one advice. If you get anything from this video, do not try to do your own extractions, especially if you don't have a proper technique. So go see a skincare specialist, and really have them do it for you. But there are some products that you can use at home to ensure that you're really getting cleaner pores and clearer looking skin without necessarily doing actual extraction on yourself at home. So get rid of your magnifying mirror. You don't need that. You only need a few of these products actually. So the first one, and one of the keys to just a healthy skin in general, and I've said this so many different times, is to have a proper cleanser. So if you're somebody who does have a skin that has a tendency to either be on the oilier side or that you feel like you're always filled with blackheads, what you can do is you're going to use the Soft Net. So Soft Net is your deep pore cleanser, and this cleanser is going to have the bacteriostatic effect. So remember, if you think of all the other times that I've mentioned this word, we're working on rebalancing your bacterial flora. If I'm able to rebalance your bacterial flora, your skin is going to be much less likely to actually have all of the breakouts, because your skin's natural immune system, if you want to call it like that, is going to be able to defend itself against all of the other things. The other benefit is that if you're actually using this cleanser with the facial brush, you can get up to 75% less blackheads in about 30 days. So it is something that's going to make a huge difference, especially to not just the texture and the look of your skin, but when you're looking at your skin in the mirror and that you see that your pores are actually clean, you're going to see it's going to be a very satisfying moment, and you won't feel like you need to pick at your skin all the time. So Soft Net Cleansing Cream should be your everyday cleanser with this, and then you use the facial brush. Now, the way to use the facial brush, especially if it's a new one, make sure you soak it for a couple minutes in hot water to really soften the bristles, because these are natural boar bristles, so it could be a little stiff the first few times that you're using it, but after that you're going to see the more you use it, the softer the brush is going to get. And then as far as your maintenance goes, all you need to do is use a gentle soap, or even just after the cleanser, and then you're going to set it somewhere dry with the bristles facing down like this. If you're doing it like this, all of the water is going to accumulate into the wood, and then after that it's going to smell a little off, and then you'll have to change your brush that much quicker. So Soft Net and brush, those two by themselves make a huge difference as far as getting rid of blackheads and also just keeping the skin clean. Because you can do, and it does go back with somebody who enjoys getting a lot of extraction done, if you're doing extraction, you're not necessarily working on the actual problem. So by having something that keeps your skin clear and clean is going to make a big difference. Then the Purifying Extract. So this is an oil to fight oil. Now, for those of you who do have, again, an oilier skin, you probably don't want to put oil on your skin unless you've actually tried a good high quality cold press oil. So this oil is going to help to dissolve, kind of like melt away your blackheads. We're going to work on, if you have a sebaceous cyst or stuff like that, it is going to work on that, as well as milia, but it also works on rebalancing your oil secretions. So going back to how to pick, how to pick your cleansers, if we have somebody who has a super oily skin but is using a cleanser that is filled with sulfates, you're completely stripping your hydrolytic film, so your natural barrier. And then after that, your skin tries to constantly produce more and more oil to make up for the fact that it has nothing left. So it is this vicious cycle. We want to get out of it. So we're going to use this oil, which it kind of feels like it mimics your natural oils. So it fools your skin and re-educates, really, your sebaceous glands into producing less oil. So gradually over time, not only are you going to have much less blackheads to no blackheads, but your oil secretions are going to be much more in control. And then the last thing to keep your skin is you have the option between the Purifying Cream for combination skin. So if your skin is, you do get the occasional breakouts, you do have some blackheads, and just tends to be a little uneven as far as where you're oily versus where you feel a bit more dry or simply dehydrated. So this one is going to be kind of like a detoxifying cream for you. So it does work on texture, it's going to work on eliminating all of the blackheads, also preventing all of the future breakouts that are going to be coming through. So if you have really just a couple of breakouts here and there, and also it could be a monthly thing depending on hormones or food or all of that stuff, this cream, the Purifying Cream for combination skin, is going to be the good one for you. And if you have an oilier skin, we're going to go with the Oily Skin Gel Cream. I've talked about this, I believe it was last week that we were talking about it. The Oily Skin Gel Cream is going to give you all of the hydration that you need, so all of the water, but it won't give you an oily finish. So if you want to have a nice matte look, go with your Oily Skin Gel Cream, and it really does give a nice little oxygenation look to the skin as well. So more dehydrated, not necessarily oil all over, go with the Purifying Cream for combination. But if you are constantly oily and that you feel that no matter what product you put on your skin is going to make it oily, go with this one. It's going to keep you hydrated, matte, and you can use it as a makeup primer as well. So to recap all the things not to do for blackheads, do not go pick at them. Don't try to do your own extraction. Use a proper cleanser, soften it cleansing cream with the facial brush, and then purifying extract in the areas where you do have the issues. And in the areas, meaning we're generally talking about the facial axis, so your T-zone. If you don't have any oil secretions or oil problems really, or blackheads or any of that stuff on the sides of your face, please do not apply it there. It really is something that you use in the areas that it's required. And last but not least, do not forget to hydrate your skin. There are many, many ways of having a hydrating product that is not going to be comedogenic or that's going to make you feel oily throughout the day. So you have Purifying Cream for combination skin or the Oily Skin Gel Cream that you can choose from. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and tell me what you want to hear about for the next videos.